From killing a villager to befriending the Ender Dragon, these are 49 illegal secrets you didn't know. Have you heard of duplication? This trick lets players duplicate items using the Nether portal. By dropping an item to a portal and then quickly disconnecting and reconnecting, the item can be duplicated. It's a sneaky move. Next, we're turning into miners with X-ray vision. By placing a transparent block like Glows on your head, then running into a wall, you can see through the ground. It's like having superpowers. Ever wanted to create an end portal in the end dimension? By placing end portal flames in a specific pattern and filling them with eyes of Ender, you can create an end portal in the end. It's like opening a door within a door. Within a door! Maybe not. Breaking bedrock? Easy. By placing a piston facing downwards and powering it as you break it, you can create a headless piston that can break bedrock. A real show of power. Railway duplication. This glitch lets players duplicate rails using observers and a piston. By placing a rail on an observer and pushing with a piston, the rail can be duplicated. God mode. This trick lets players become invincible using a specific bed setup. Placing a bed in the Nether or the end and trying to sleep in it, the player can become invincible. It's like having an invincibility cloak. Creating a Nether portal in the end? By placing obsidian blocks in the correct pattern and lighting it with a flint and steel, you can create a Nether portal in the end. Talk about breaking the space-time continuum. We have infinite TNT. By using dead coral and redstone signal, players can create an infinite amount of TNT. By placing a dead coral fan and then quickly replacing it with TNT, the TNT can be duplicated. Respawning the Ender Dragon without all the end crystals? By placing obsidian blocks and placing an end crystal on each side, the Ender Dragon can be respawned without using all the necessary end crystals. By placing a slime block on a headless piston and activating it, you can create an invisible block. Teleporting to the outer end island without killing the Ender Dragon is another illegal thing in Minecraft. By using Ender Pearls in a specific block setup, you can teleport to the outer islands without defeating the Ender Dragon. Farming the Ender Dragon is tricky, but by respawning the Ender Dragon using end crystals then defeating it over and over again, you can farm the Ender Dragon. Farming the Warden is also an illegal thing in Minecraft. By trapping a warden and repeatedly attacking it, you can farm the warden. Creating a wither or iron golem upside down? By placing the blocks in a different order than intended, you can create an upside down wither or iron golem. Using a ladder to breathe? By placing a ladder underwater, you can create an air pocket and breathe underwater. Okay, Aquaman. Weighing yourself in Minecraft? By placing a player in a stack of items on a gold pressure plate, you can compare their weight. Might want to lay out the cake. Did you know by placing certain items in item frames they can look 3D, while other items appear to be 2D? Weird, huh? The enchanting table not having a book? The enchanting table's icon doesn't have a book, but when placed, it does. Rare Mojang L. When placing a spruce door next to a trapdoor, the door can appear misaligned. This is illegal! Creating ghost blocks using fast clicking and lag is definitely illegal. By clicking very fast and creating lag, you can create ghost blocks that appear solid but can be walked through. Making sand float using a flower is a next illegal thing. By placing a flower pot under sand, you can make the sand float. It's being a master of gravity. Getting rich in Minecraft is illegal, but by converting a villager to a zombie villager and curing it, you can get discounted trades and get more emeralds. It's like a money machine! Creating a super flat with no height limit? By using specific codes in the super flat customization, you can create a world that exceeds the normal height limit. It's illegal! Don't do it! Next up, we're breaking the speed limit with the boats and ice. By placing a boat on ice, you can travel at incredible speeds. It's like having a rocket-powered sled. Ever wanted to see through walls? With the glowing effect trick, you can. By using a spectral arrow, you can make entities glow and see through the walls. It's like having X-ray for players! Building a Nether portal without diamonds. By using a mold and lava buckets, you can create a Nether portal without mining obsidian. It's like being a master sculptor! Then we have the infinite lava source trick. By using specific block placements in a cauldron, you can create an infinite lava source. It's an endless supply of molten rock. Creating a void world in survival mode is illegal. By using commands, you can create a world that is entirely void. It's a world of nothingness, like my heart. Next up, we're playing with fire with a fire resistance. By using a potion, you can become immune to fire and lava. It's not exactly playing by the book. A perpetual motion machine with minecarts? What? By using specific block placements and a lot of minecarts, you can create a machine that moves forever. It's breaking the laws of physics, but remember, it's Minecraft. Then we have the invisible item frame trick. By using a command, you can make item frames invisible, performing a magic but in the world of Minecraft. Creating a one-way door using a boat? By placing a boat in a specific way, you can create a door that only lets players through in one direction. It's a secret passageway. Next up, we're creating an infinite water source with just a few water buckets. By placing water in a specific pattern, you can create a source that provides infinite water. It's like having a personal ocean! Creating a monster-proof door? Placing blocks like so, you can create a door that monsters can't break down. It's like a fortress. Then we have the flying machine trick. Redstone, pistons, and honey blocks. You can create a machine that flies. It's a bird! Creating a mob-free zone forever? By using light sources, you can create a zone where mobs can't spawn. Next up, we're creating an automatic farm using redstone and pistons. You can create a farm that harvests crops automatically. It's like having a robot farmer. Creating a mob spawner in survival mode is illegal, but you can create a spawner that continuously spawns mobs. A monster factory, if you will. Then we have the invisible armor trick. With illegal cheats, you can make armor invisible. Creating a secret base using a painting? When placing a painting over a hole in the wall, you can create a secret base. But remember, it's not exactly playing by the book. Now we're creating an underwater base without sponges. You can create a base underwater without using sponges to remove the water. It's like living in Bikini Bottom! Creating a sky base using water in a bucket is our next illegal thing. By placing water in your sky base and then swimming up and down it, you can quickly travel. It's like living in the clouds. Then we have the infinite obsidian trick. By creating a few nether portals and breaking one of them, you can create infinite obsidian. It's an endless supply of one of the toughest materials in the game. Now we're getting a mob-proof shelter using bed and blocks? Using carpet and blocks in a specific way, you can create a shelter that mobs can't enter. It's being a master of safety. Creating floating sand using slime blocks in a piston is our next illegal thing. By placing slime blocks in a piston in a specific way, you can create a tiny sand island that floats in the air. Cool! Now we have walking on air. This involves using a riptide trident and rain to literally walk on air. By throwing the trident while it's raining and jumping at the same time, the player can walk on air. It's like defying gravity. Subscribe to become a master of illegal Minecraft things.